Funny, the guest Lori Leland and I, before every product, I give a call to the guests and we discuss it, and I try to learn about it so I can share that information with you guys. And I called her from my cell phone because I have Lori's number on my cell phone, we're friends. And she's like, I can't hear you, I can't hear. I go, let me call you back on a landline. So I call her back from my desk because sometimes you cannot hear on a cell phone, and a landline, you always get that amazing reception. But it is annoying to have a landline because of those robocalls, but not with the Panasonic corded and cordless 4-piece set. It has something called call block. And what I love about this is how easy it is to see which button it is. Giant red button, you push it, it blocks any of those robocalls. Thank you for getting a shot of that, because even me with my eyeballs that need reading glasses, I can see these ginormous numbers and I can see the call block feature. You can do 1,000 numbers can be blocked, which I think is the most we've ever done. I have color choices on this. Silver or rose gold. So here's the silver, and it's white with silver, and then down here is the rose gold. It's white with the rose gold. See how big the screen is, how big the buttons are, those handsets that'll go anywhere you want to go. Let's bring Lori in with all the details. But Lori, what? I can't hear you. What? I can't hear you. That's what is our phone call earlier on my cell phone. And I'm like, Lori's like, we're going to be talking about a phone that's a landline that we can actually... It was a bit ironic.
It was hilarious. We were cell phone to cell phone, and you sounded like a robot to me, and you couldn't even hear me at all. Yeah. So we called landline to landline, and then we could clearly understand each other. So there really is a need for landlines, and this is such an incredible phone set from Panasonic, #1 top global leader. They always have the best features. And Helen, you and I both know our predecessor to this set sold over 125,000. We stopped counting at that point. This has even more new advanced features, like that auto Robo call block, the one-touch call blocking for 1,000 name and numbers. That's the most we do, like you said. The previous set was only 250, so they've quadrupled it. You have that Talking Caller ID. You have noise reduction. So if someone calls you from a really noisy airport, you're going to have that background noise blocked out. This has battery backup. You pop in 2 AAA batteries, and now you can talk for up to 8 hours without having this powered. So it really has all the bells and whistles. You're getting 3 handsets here. So Helen, you get 1, 2, 3 of the cordless, and then you get 1 of the corded. I love it with that old school curly Q cord, because now I always know where this handset is. It never gets lost. So that's really nice. You have big illuminated screens. This one's nearly 2 inches. And then on your base, it's an adjustable screen. See how you can move that up and down? And it's nearly 3.5 inches. So this is really easy to see. All of your command and numerical keys are backlit and glowing. So if you're trying to place a phone call and it's movie night, you have the lights down, you'll be able to see the numbers. You can see when someone is calling in. You have a nice loud speakerphone on every single handset, so you could do that hands-free talking to the people that you love. And then, like you said, the big one is the call blocking with a big red button. So you can't even miss this. And this is a big thing right now. We talk often about our a little bit older parents, or even all of the scam callers calling into our homes. We don't want to feel vulnerable. When you get that scam caller who's trying to get information out of you, they're asking your social security or trying to get credit card numbers, or maybe it's just an annoying robocall, you're going to be able to block it with this system. And really durable, very durable handsets as well. But what I love about this, it has all of the features that you're looking for. 100 name and number phone book. They have thought of everything with Panasonic. And the beautiful thing too is, if someone calls you that you don't want to talk to, first of all, it's going to clearly announce with that Talking Caller ID exactly who it is that's calling, so you can hear before you run for it.
Call from anonymous.
Oh, anonymous. No way. Let's block it. We're going to touch block.
Anonymous.
And yes. And then it hangs up on that person. And Helen, they can never, ever get through again. If you accidentally block someone, it's easy to unblock. But now you don't have to worry about any more nuisance callers, scam callers, telemarketers. ever again.
Yeah, ever again. And you know, 'tis the season when you're gonna start be getting a lot of those political phone calls, you know, like, or lots of phone calls, but it's not from your daughter or your cousin or somebody who you can't wait to hear from. You know, it's total strangers, and you can block those calls. Or if you choose to, you know, listen to them or talk to them, you absolutely can. What I also love is the fact that there's handsets. My mom and dad are, you know, they don't get to the phone as quick as they used to. So I like that my dad always has one of the handsets with him, whether it's, you know, in his pocket of his sweater or like somewhere on him where you could carry it around with him, as opposed to like, okay, you know, we've got that one telephone in the kitchen in the split level house. There's always the running to the phone. I remember growing up when the phone rang, it was like all three of us kids, me, my brother and sister, would run to the central point of the phone, and whoever got there first, you know, got to answer the phone. This was a million years ago, but I love now that you're getting basically 4 telephones to put in your house, like you're a business that has it all over the house, where you're upstairs, you can answer the phone upstairs, or you're in the basement, you can have it in the basement, as opposed to, oh gosh, the phone's ringing, where is that? I think a lot of people are working from home. You know, my husband, Eddie, like during the whole pandemic, worked from home, and now his company, like lots of companies, are like, you know what, stay there for forever. This could be your business phone system, right, Lori?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's so robust. It can absolutely be your business line. If you can't rely on your cell phone at home, like clearly you and I can't, Helen, because we had that horrible robotic sound going between our cell phones earlier, and you're on that important business call, or you're just talking to a friend, we want that crystal clear call. That's going to be through a landline. So this is the best way to do that. And then we've talked about that manual robocall blocking that's so empowering. If someone's saying something to you that you don't like, you can touch the button confirm and never hear from them again. But I want you to realize this one also has that auto robocall blocking feature. So this is something you can turn on or off. So if you don't love it, you can turn it off. But real quick, I'm going to call from this cell phone to my home phones. And any of the people that call you often, your children, your best friends, your loved ones, your doctors, you can put them on a safe list so that they don't have to go through this screening process. But real quick, I'm going to just go ahead and call and put this on speakerphone so that you can hear. So I am actually calling from this cell phone. This cell phone is calling these home phones right now, and it's ringing, but these are not ringing. So I'm going to get a message.
Connect your call.
Oh, so here's the screening process. I'm being asked to press a number on my keypad before I'm allowed to connect through. So I'm going to touch the number it's telling me to dial, and then that's when the home phones ring. And so I love the fact that now, you know, 100% of the phone calls coming into your home are going to be live human beings. No more robocalls, because a robot is not going to know to be able to do that screening process. So this is really a great way to restore the peace in your home, to only hear from people that you actually do want to hear from. And then so many cool features. So this has a digital answering machine built right in, Helen, with 17 minutes of record time. If someone calls in and leaves you a message, you're going to see a little message counter right over on the screen. You're also going to be able to set this up to have it call you. So if you want this system to call you on your home phone and play the message to you, that way your message travels with you, so you don't have to call at home and check and check and check all the time. So that's a really cool advanced feature. Also, you have a built-in intercom here. You also have a built-in, almost a home security feature. It's called sound detection. So all you do is you go through and you just kind of menu up to your through your menu right here. You go menu, and it goes past your phone book to baby monitor, and there's a picture of a little baby. You press select, and then what you're going to do is you're going to turn that on if you want to listen into a room for as long as you want. So if you have workers coming in, or you have a child and you want to use this as a baby monitor, this is going to pick up on the sounds. And then when it hears a sound, so I set this one so it's hearing the sound of my voice, then it can call me on one of the other handsets. I can now lift up that handset and listen into the room, whatever room of my house I choose, for as long as I want. And this can even call you on your cell phone, so you can listen into your home when you're not even there. So maybe you have to go back to the office but your kids are home. You can kind of listen in and see what's going on with the kids, and they never know. It's really nice.
Yeah, and you know, there's lots of reasons you'd want a landline. I mean, we're here in Florida during hurricane season.
Yes.
You know, right, Lori? Where it's like
Yes.
you've got to be in touch with someone and the cell phones go down. I think that's a very, very important reason to have a, we've sold over 2,000 of these. Whenever we get them in stock, they fly out the door. I'll also say, a lot of times you already have a landline. If you have internet in your house or cable, they usually include a landline. I've even said, how much is the landline? I'm not sure if I want it or not. They're like, well, you're getting it. It's not any more money.
Right.
It's just included. So I think nowadays landlines don't even cost anything. You know, it's just, if you have the internet in your house or cable or both, you probably already have a landline that's included with that you're just not using. So, you know, all you do is plug it in and you're good to go. And then you've got a phone that's modern in the sense that you won't be annoyed with those features, but it's simple and it's a phone we remember using where you dial, you know, leave a message, you can talk to people. It's always going to be crisp and clear. Maybe you have trouble hearing people. I like putting it on speaker actually, and then putting the volume up. That's what because when, you know, you're doing, for me, you know, I'm doing my makeup or I'm cooking or something, to hold the phone, and even like a little phone, it's hard to do that. So putting it on, you know, speakerphone, and then if you've got a home office, this is fantastic to connect with and to be part of, you know, a lot of people need like a good system like this if they're working from home. And that's one of the things they ask you, like, what equipment do you have when you work at home? This is a Panasonic. This isn't like a no-name brand nobody has ever heard of. It's a Panasonic where you're getting 4 ways to talk. You're getting your home base and then 4 wireless phones. So these, you can grab these, take these, and you know put one in, you know, your purse around the house, and then you're good to go. You can charge it back up and really have a phone wherever you want, that you're not using any of your minutes. If you have a track phone, you're like, do I want to call? Do I want to wait a minute? If you know, decide how you want to use that track phone when you're out of the house and on the go. But when you're home, why not use your landline? It's free shipping and handling. It's $25 to get home. We have 2 color choices, and I'm going to tell you something. We've started this new policy as of July 1st that has free exchanges. So if you get home the silver and say, you know what, I wish I got the rose gold, you can actually exchange this phone for free. We'll even pay the return shipping, and you can get the other color. That's how much we want to make this an easy experience for you shopping here at HSN. So I know, Lori, we only have a couple more seconds. I love the block feature, and I love how easy it is, and that it's on the handsets as well as the base unit. So it's not like you got to run to one of these in order to block it.
Yeah, it is. And you made a great point. You were talking about parents being able to answer the phone. You can do voice answer with this. So as the phone is ringing, you can say answer call, and it goes directly to speaker. So if you have loved ones that have a little bit of dexterity issues, this could be perfect for them to be able to voice answer and then voice talk. This even has a way to record your phone conversations. So if there is somebody that you are suspicious of as a scam caller, you press this little button right here. It'll say recording call. I have a feeling if they think they're being recorded, they're going to hang up. Or maybe it's important doctor's information that you can record. This set is so feature-packed, Helen. I just know everyone's going to love it.
Oh, absolutely. Well, Lori, thank you so much for jumping in and calling us about this great item.
Call me, girl. Call me. I love you.
Love you back.
Bye.
Bye. All right, whenever you pick up electronics here at HSN, we do have something that you can add to your order. It's called Protection Plus. And if you're like me, when you seem to drop spill on everything, it's awesome. It's powered by Allstate, hassle-free 24/7 customer service, no deductible, and you can go to Protection Plus on hsn.com. Now, we do have 60,000 products at any given time on hsn.com. Check out our birthday bash. That's what we're celebrating this weekend. Big birthday bash, HSN's 45th year anniversary. And there's beautiful Colleen Lopez right on the front. In a couple of hours, we're gonna be doing the dress that I'm wearing as Colleen Lopez, and then there's Sassy Jones, Fashion Friday. I've got an hour with Sassy Jones coming up in about 30 minutes, so that's gonna be super fun. Today actually does kick off our birthday bash, and what's birthday without a cake? Well, listen, go to HSN on TikTok for a quick and easy, yummy cake pop recipe. Now, I know most of us haven't even had dinner yet, but it's never too early for cake, so make sure you check it out on TikTok. I'm actually on TikTok as well if you want to see some of my shenanigans. We've got lots of other social platforms that we're always sharing things like great recipe, makeup tutorials, household tips, and so many behind the scenes things. We're gonna take a little break. When we come back, I've got a special deal on a Roomba that we just got in stock, so stay tuned. See you back in a